This is year 2022 PSLE Mathematics Paper 1 Booklet B. We are looking at the last question, question 30 of Booklet B, which is also the hardest question. You have fractions here with the relationships between some bits, red bits, blue bits, and then also yellow bits. And of course, there's a story involved, the process of taking in and putting in things. In this case, you are putting in, and the relationship of the bits changes. So first of all, I'm going to do my annotation, reminding myself there are 3 bits here, red, blue, and yellow. At first, a bag contained 9 red bits. Okay, the quantity is 9, and blue is unknown. There are no yellow bits at the start. After some red bits were added, okay, so that is the process of what's happening, plus don't know how many. Then you have bits, but you don't have the quantity again. 2/5 of the bits were blue. And then the next process happened, don't know how many you have after that. 56 yellow bits. So I have 56 yellow bits here. And then now, again, you don't know how many blue and red bits were in there, but 2/9 of the bits are now blue. How many red bits were added into the bag? So here's the question. You want to know here, this part, this is the question. Now, there's so many unknowns here, you can see the number of question marks, blank, blank, blank. So we want to take a look at what are the other quantities you can find out based on this question. So we have 2 fractions here, 2/5 and 2/9. And you need to know and understand what this fraction represents. It says 2/5 of the bits and 2/9 of the bits. That's all the bits. So we want to understand the fraction and how all the bits are changing. That means the sum of everything. So I'm going to use ratio to solve this question. First of all, we have this is unknown. Okay, the start is unknown. So we look at the after the red bits were added in. So in this case, we're using the ratio. We have blue is to all bits. Oops. All bits. So according to the fraction here, 2 out of 5 were blue. So 5 units were blue. That would mean the red is 3 units. And that is at the stage of after it's being added. Okay, here after it's being added, after the process here. Okay, and then 50. There's no yellow. Yellow is 0. Okay. Next step says 56 yellow bits are now added, and 2/9 of the bits were blue. Now, considering that the blue bits hasn't changed throughout the whole time, the bits that were changing were yellow and red, because the blue bits didn't change the whole time. Some blue bits, red were added, yellow were added, but the number of blue bits didn't change. Then you can see, hey, that actually what's not changing here. So for all changing ratios question, the key to answering them will be what hasn't changed. So first of all, the blue bits didn't change. So looking at the ratio comparison here, this was the after reds added, and this after yellows added. So if you look at this ratio here, if yellow was added and red wasn't added, so reds stay the same after the first process. So in actual fact, you can see that blue didn't change, it's still 2 units. So red will probably be still 3 units here. And looking at that, all the bits is 5 units, and now all the bits become 9 units. So what has changed is the yellow units here, which is 4. So in that case, I can say 4 units equals to 56 bits, because that's what's added in. So which will mean that 1 unit is 56 divided by 4. There will be 14. So 1 unit is 14 bits. Now, you want to answer the question, how many red bits were added? So I'll go straight back to the red bits here, which is 3 units. So that's after it's added. So 3 units will be 14 times 3. There will be 42 bits. You want to ask how many bits were added. So at first there were 9 bits. So what's added will be 42 bits minus 9 bits. There will be 33 bits. So 33 red bits were added into the back. Okay, very helpful here, because the blue bits, in fact, this is the clue to answering. And then from being blue as the constant, you'll be able to find out the rest. Okay, so this is question 30 of paper 1 booklet B, year 2022 paper.